I ask TRB, what is the logic behind this circular? Kasi parang atat na atat kayo eh. Could you please explain to this committee the logic?
Yun pong JMC po, Mr. Chair.
The logic, bakit nyo atat na i-implement ito? Na i-penalize ninyo yung mga commuters when in fact, in reality, yung sistema hindi pa efficient. Kaya tinatanong ko yung logic eh. Hindi ba bago ka gagawa ng isang bagay na masasaktan yung kwan, dapat yung dahilan na sila ay masasaktan ay efficient? Is the tollway system efficient? May I know?
Mr. Chair, yun pong JMC, kaya po gustong ipasa.
Hindi yun ang tinanong ko eh.
Alin po?
Dalawang tanong ko, what is the logic behind this JMC? Number 2, is the tollway system efficient? Please answer the first one.
Yung una po, Mr. Chair, yung JMC po kasi isa siya dun sa legal framework to support the full implementation po ng contactless toll collection program. And yung pong board gave us to implement the full cashless October 31 po of this year. So we are hopefully implementing these 3 new guidelines in support of the full contactless program with the deadline on October 31. As to the second question po, kung efficient siya, admittedly po may mga pagkukulang po talaga yung ating system.
It is supposed to attain yung contactless program. There are several components of this, but ang principal ay yung sistema. Would you agree?
Opo.
Now, may I know, 100 efficient na ba yung sistema?
Opo, based po dun sa, Mr. Chair, based po dun sa dry run, as you noted also, we found out that the system is not 100%.
Oh, hindi pala 100% eh. Eh bakit nyo gustong pahirapan yung mga tao doon sa isang sistema na hindi pa perfecto? Matanong ko ba kayo? Kasi yung experience ni Honorable Paduano, na-experience ko rin pag umaakyat ako sa Baguio. Yung sasakyan ko, doon ko na nga pinalagyan doon sa tabi ng NLEX eh. Sila na nagkabit, sila lahat. Hindi pa rin na rin. Kalalagay lang. Anong? Sige nga. Explain mo sa akin.
Mr. Chair.
Sila na naglagay. Sa kanila yung RFID na inilagay. Hindi rin nabasa ng sistema nila. Anong kasalanan ko ngayon?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
And you're going to penalize me?
Doon po sa issue ng mga RFID, can I ask the toll operators to answer? Masasagot po nila yung problemang yan po.
Ikaw namamahala ng tolls eh. Di ikaw ang sumagot bago ko tanungin sila. Ikaw ang gusto mag-implement nito eh. Kaya sagutin mo ako.
Opo,
Why are you trying to insist na i-penalize kami, sumusunod naman kami, pero yung sistema ang may diferensya? Sagutin mo ako.
Opo, kaya nga po, together with the policy direction of the board, ng chairman po natin ng board,
ngayon,
we defer the implementation.
Hindi. Pag tinuloy nyo sa October 1 dito, I will ask for a motu proprio investigation on the matter. And sabi ko sa inyo, and I will see to it that every aspect of this will be investigated properly. Nameno, attorney, who had a significant hand in coming up with this joint memorandum circular? The LTO, the OTR, TRB, or the toll operator? Could you please answer?
Mr. Chair, the initial draft came from the LTO po. And we discussed together with the DOTR and come up with different review and revisions before the final draft po, together with the inputs from the stakeholders, including some.
Yes, and may I know from LTO what is your business coming up with this circular regarding traffic and the tollways?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. This was an offshoot, sir.
What is your business there?
Sir, this was an offshoot of a meeting conducted in DOTR where the LTO was tasked, it was impressed upon us of the importance of LTO in the implementation of a barrier up of our barrierless program. Our component here is in the enforcement side, Mr. Chair. The bulk of this is something we are not familiar with. That's why we passed it on to TRB. But the draft that we prepared was more focused on the enforcement side. That is what we were concerned of. The penalties that we proposed were actually based on the JAO 2014, where other traffic violations, Mr. Chair, was fined a fine of minimum of 1,000 pesos. Doon po namin naging basehan yung JAO na yon. That was our contribution to the draft, Your Honor, was the enforcement side. But this is still,
Sandali.
yes, sir.
Enforcement side.
Yes, sir.
Ano po ang violation ng kwan? Motorist. Under our traffic laws. Ano ang violation nga?
Prior
Ano ang violation dun sa kwan? Sa traffic laws? Ano? 4136?
actually before this
Ano nga ang violation ng halimbawa motorista ako, pumasok ako dun sa kwan, wala akong kulang yung aking load. What traffic violation would I commit?
wala po, sir.
What's your business on me?
It is after the drafting of this, that's why there was a need for a joint memorandum circular approved by the
Kaya
Secretary.
nga,
Yes, sir.
what law will you implement dyan sa violation dyan sa kwan?
Well,
May no?
it's more of the regulatory powers, Your Honor, of the LTO and the OTR
Yeah, but
specifically.
your regulatory powers are based on law.
Yes, sir.
Please provide me the law.
Republic Act 4136.
Ano nga ang provision doon? Ano nga? Obstruction? What?
I don't have the exact provision right now.
And you were the ones who drafted this and you should know.
Yes, sir.
Pumirma kayo sa joint memorandum circular. You should know kung ano ang ipapataw nyo sa amin.
Opo, sir. Well, here we
Kasi, tingnan mo ha, ang violation. There are 3 violations. Number 1, no RFID, dilapidated RFID. First offense, 1,000. Second offense, 2,000. Succeeding offense, 5,000. Insufficient load. First offense, 500. Second offense, 1,000. Succeeding offenses, 2,500. Fraudulent or false RFID, okay na yan sa amin.
Yes, sir.
Pero itong first 2, ano ang violation nito doon sa lintik na 4136 na sinasabi mo?
As I said, sir, we based
Ano
it.
pa ang violation? You cite to me what provision of Republic Act 4136 would these offenses fall?
None, sir.
Bakit mo ako huliin? Kakasuhan kita.
It's not specified in 4136.